Hello my wonderful visionaries and welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out Void Wizard by Antique Gear Games. Void Wizard is a first-person shooter roguelike with wands. You make your way through procedurally generated rooms, collecting money and mana as you go. Money is spent to upgrade your mana pool, increase the rate of fire, gain a higher jump, or regain health. And mana is essentially your ammo pool. Once it's gone, you can't fire your wand until it slowly regenerates. As well as these, you can pick up wands with various effects, like a wand that scales with your money, a wand that causes explosions but costs a lot of mana, or even a dice wand that deals damage randomly. Once you clear all of the rooms, you move on to the next floor, all with the final goal of becoming the Void Wizard. Straight away, what really stood out about this game was the movement. It's fast and frantic, a callback to the old boomer shooters, and it handles perfectly. Acceleration is fast, but it always feels as though you're in control of the character, and this really underpins the whole experience. Enemy variety is also great. Wizards that shoot projectiles stop you from staying in one place, skeletons that rush you, and these green bouncing fuckers are all very manageable on their own, but in various combinations can drain your health. Many of my runs were stopped with a stray skeleton boosting towards me, leading me to the conclusion that these needed dealing with as soon as possible. It's a sort of on-the-fly puzzle solving that made Doom so popular, and that's here. Constant movement is essential in most rooms for survival. Where I think Void Wizard really shines is in the wand variation. So you can dual wield wands, and not all of them are damage dealing. One allows you to levitate, another dash, all at the cost of mana. This is where the moment-to-moment gameplay rewards experimentation, and mana as ammo really gives you some tough decisions to make during a run. Do I use a more powerful weapon with a slower rate of fire and a higher mana cost, prioritizing precision, or do I spray and pray? Or do you forego a second weapon altogether for better movement? All of this makes the real-time management of mana very compelling in the moment-to-moment gameplay. The only criticism I have is that dual wielding for additional damage always seems more viable than movement. It always felt like I was missing out on extra damage. For example, dual wielding the starting wands with increased rate of fire just seemed far more effective than levitating. That being said, I haven't rolled credits yet, and who knows, perhaps there is a pro dash strat I have yet to uncover. The roguelike nature of Void Wizard is interesting, but these systems are extremely light. Make no mistake, this is absolutely a first-person shooter with some roguelike elements. I would have perhaps liked more systems layered on top, some more robust build diversity, and maybe even unlockable characters, but I understand this is absolutely a smaller title with a reined-in scope. There are a handful of flaws and map layouts, and you will begin to see repeated rooms pretty much straight away after your first run. This isn't a deeply complex game, you won't be going through hundreds of runs, and you'll see most of what it has to offer in a couple of hours. I think its systems could be fleshed out further, perhaps for a sequel, but that being said, my time with Void Wizard was a very enjoyable one. It was refreshing to just pick something up and play something that felt this good. On-the-fly decision making and the tension created from the mana systems were standouts, short and sweet, not like this little turd. So if you like the look of Void Wizard, check out my chat with the developer Vincent as we go into detail on how the game was made and the development journey. And until next time, peace, love, and only cozy vibes.